She is at home. It is at home. No verb. No verb. And we use the form of to be. Look. It's interesting. We don't have a verb. He, she, it is. He, she, it is. It is interesting. It is interesting. Okay, good. Can we say so? It's interesting. No. Incorrect. Wrong. We have one very important rule. If you don't have a verb in present simple, you need to use the form of to be. Am, is, or are. I am at home. We, you, they are at home. He, she, it is at home. It is interesting. Okay. Put the right form. More practice. More practice. Put the right form of the verb to be. Put the right form of the verb to be in present simple. In present simple. Am, is, or are. Am, is, or are. Okay? This knowledge, enough. No verb. We need the form of to be. What does it mean? You know, this knowledge means it. We say he, she, it is. This knowledge is enough. We at home. We, you, they are. We are at home. They, our partners. We, you, they are. They are our partners. Okay? More practice. Put the right form of the verb to be in present simple. Am, is, are. This knowledge is enough. This knowledge it. We are at home. They are our partners. Next. It. Interesting. He, she, it. Is. It is interesting. You. We, you, they are. You are so talented. She very beautiful. He, she, it is. She is very beautiful. It is interesting. You are so talented. She is very beautiful. They say money, power. Okay, money. What does it mean? You know, money means it in English. He, she, it is. They say money is power. I so happy. Let's say I am so happy. Then use surprising. Then use, what does it mean? Really, what does it mean? It means it in English, news, remember. He, she, it is. The news is surprising. They say money is power. I'm so happy. The news is surprising. He, a student. He, she, it is. He is a student. Good, very good. Let's continue this playlist. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friend, let's talk about present simple, and let's talk about the second situation when we don't have a verb. When we don't have a verb, we use the form of the verb to be. We use the form of the verb to be. Okay, am, is, or are. Okay, you know, we say I am, we, you, they, are, he, she, it, is. Okay, I have a test for you, a short test. Okay? Look, the lesson so useful. Choose. Choose. Am, is, or are. The lesson is so useful, or the lesson are so useful. Okay? And one more sentence. The lessons so useful. Okay? Please think about it. Am, is, or are. Okay. If you don't see a pronoun, if you don't see a pronoun like he, she, they, you look at the subject. You look at the subject and what it means and what, okay, and what it means. Okay, the lesson, look, the lesson, it's a subject. What does it mean? What pronoun does it mean? The lesson, one lesson, it. He, she, it, is. We say the lesson is so useful. The lessons, we look at the subject. The lessons, they. They, the lessons, not one lesson, maybe two, maybe three. They, we, you, they are. The lessons are so useful. Okay, present simple. When we don't have a verb, we use the form of the verb to be. Remember, I am, we, you, they are, he, she, it, is. Test. Choose am, is, or are. The lesson is so useful. The lesson means it. The lessons are so useful. The lessons means they. If you don't see a pronoun, he, she, they, for example, you look at the subject and what it means. The lesson means it, the lessons means they. Okay, my friend, more practice for you. More practice for you. Choose the right form of the verb to be. Am, is, or are. Choose the right form of the verb to be in present simple. in present simple. Okay, am, is, or are. The verb of to be. Am, is, or are. Okay, very good. Okay, you see, the shoes new. You look at the subject, shoes. You see as usually means they. Okay? As usually means they. Okay? Or we can say as at the end of a noun. A noun usually means they. Shoes is a noun. Okay, good. Very good. The shoes means they. We, they are. We say the shoes are new. Okay. Your results. Fantastic. Results. S means they. We, you, they are. Your results are fantastic. The computer, $1,000. Okay, $1,000. Computer, one computer, not many, one, only one. It, he, she, it is. The computer is $1,000. Okay, so you can see the computer is $1,000 or the computer costs $1,000. Costs. We have a verb costs. We don't need to be. Okay? If we have a verb in present simple, we don't need to be, or we don't need the form of to be, or we don't need the form of the verb to be. Okay, good. More practice. Choose the right form of the verb to be in present simple. Am, is, are. The shoes are new. They. S at the end of a noun usually means they. Your results are fantastic. Your results, they. The computer is $1,000. The computer, it. The computer costs $1,000. If we have a verb in present simple, we don't need the form of the verb to be. Okay, next. The lesson really boring. The lesson, one lesson, means it, he, she, it is. The lesson is really boring. His progress means it, he, she, it is. His progress is slow. This knowledge more than enough. Okay? Remember, news, money, information, knowledge means it in English. Okay, it. This knowledge, he, she, it is more than enough. Okay. The lesson is really boring. The lesson, it. His progress is slow. His progress it. This knowledge is more than enough. This knowledge it. News, money, information, knowledge. It means it in English. Okay. The news really bad. We see as, but we know. News means it in English. It. Remember. Remember. The news, he, she, it is really bad. The weather, awful. The weather. It. He, she, it is. The weather is awful. Some people say, money only paper. Money? What does it mean? He, she, they? We know. Money means it. Okay? It. He, she, it is. Some people say, money is only paper. Okay. The news is really bad. The news it. The weather is awful. The weather it. Some people say, money is only paper. Money means it. Your lessons so useful. Your lessons, they, with you they are. Your lessons are so useful. Okay, thank you, my friends. Thank you. Let's continue our playlist. Thank you very much. Hi, my friends. Welcome to channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's talk about present simple to be negative form. Negative form, okay? You know, we say I am or I'm. We are or we're. You are or you're. They are or they're. He is or his. She is or she's. It is or it's. We mostly use a short form in our conversation. We mostly use a short form in our conversation. Okay? I'm, we're. Okay? Native speakers usually do it. Native speakers usually do it. Okay, so people in England, in America, in Canada, and so on, native speakers usually do it. I am. Okay. If you want a negative form, you say I'm not. We are not, or I am not, or I'm not. We are not, or we aren't. You are not, or you aren't. They are not or they aren't. Okay? He is not. Okay? Just a second. He is not or he isn't. She is not or she isn't. It is not or it isn't. Okay? So, present simple to be negative form. We mostly use a short form in our conversation. Native speakers usually do it. They use a short form. I am, I'm. I am not, I'm not. We are, we're. We are not, we aren't. You are, you're. You are not, you aren't. They are, they're. They're not, they aren't. He is, his. Okay? His, he is not, he isn't. She is, she's. She's not, she isn't. It is, it's. It is not, it isn't. Okay? Good. Okay. Open the brackets in a statement and in a negative form. Open the brackets. Open the brackets. It's interesting. So we usually use a short form it's interesting. Okay, negative form. It isn't. It isn't interesting. We usually use a short form. Okay? Good. Very good. I'm not. We, you, they aren't. He, she, it isn't. Okay, remember. Remember. Okay, present simple negative form. Okay. Open the brackets. It's interesting. It isn't interesting. Remember. I'm not. We, you, they aren't. He, she, it isn't. Okay. Okay, more practice. More practice. Say it in present simple. Say it in present simple. Okay? So use am not, isn't or aren't. Okay, it. You know, he, she, it isn't. It isn't rainy. He a businessman. He, she, it isn't. He isn't a businessman. You know, if we don't have a verb, okay, if we don't have a verb in present simple, we use the form of the verb to be. Okay, We don't have a verb. We don't have a verb. Okay. I died at all. You know, died isn't, the word died isn't a verb. Isn't a verb. It's an adjective. It's an adjective. So we need the form of the verb to be. Okay? We say I'm not. Say it in present simple. Negative form. Negative form. Okay? We practice it. More practice. Say it in present simple negative form. If we don't have a verb in present simple, we use the form of the verb to be. It isn't rainy. He isn't a businessman. I'm not tight at all. The word tight isn't a verb, it's an adjective, so we need the form of the verb to be. Okay. It interesting. He, she, it isn't. It isn't interesting. He at work. He, she, it isn't. He isn't at work. You right. We, you, they aren't. You aren't right. Okay. It isn't interesting. He isn't at work. You aren't right. She with them now. He, she, it isn't. She isn't with them now. She in the office. He, she, it isn't. She isn't in the office. I happy? Say, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Okay? She isn't with them now. She isn't in the office. I'm not happy. We together. We, you, they aren't. We aren't together. We aren't together. Okay, my friends, very good. Let's continue this playlist. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, very good. Let's talk about present simple, the verb to be, negative form, more difficult things. More difficult things, not so easy. Okay, we know, we say, I'm not. We, you, they aren't. He, she, it isn't. Okay. For example, I'm not at work. We aren't in the park. You aren't in the park. They aren't in the park. He isn't here. She isn't here. It isn't here. Okay. I have a test for you. Okay. Please open the brackets. My friend use a negative form, okay? Open the brackets, use a negative form. A negative form in present simple, okay? And okay, 1, my friend at school, and 2, my friends at university. Okay, very good. My friend, am not, aren't, or isn't. My friends, am not, aren't, or isn't. We'll look at the subject, okay? We'll look at the subject. My friend, what does it mean? My friend, he or she, we know. He, she, it, isn't. My friend isn't at school. Okay? So we use it when we don't have a verb. When we don't have a verb. My friend isn't at school. Okay. My friends at university. We'll look at the subject. What does it mean, my friends? He, she, we, they. It means they. Okay? We, you, they aren't. My friends aren't at university. My friends aren't at university. Okay. Present simple to be negative form. More difficult things. When we don't have a verb. I'm not at work. We, you, they aren't in the park. He, she, it isn't here. Okay. Test. Open the brackets. Use a negative form in present simple. My friend isn't at school. My friend means he or she. My friends aren't at university. It means they. Okay, my friend. More practice for you. More practice. Okay? Say it in present simple. Say it in present simple. Use a negative form. Use a negative form. Okay, more practice. Look, this pair of scissors in the kitchen. We'll look at the subject. This pair. Pair means it in English. Remember. Remember. Pair means it. He, she, it isn't. This pair of scissors isn't in the kitchen. Okay. One more example. The scissors in the kitchen. Open the brackets. Open the brackets. Okay? The scissors. Scissors means they. They. The scissors. They, we, you, they aren't in the kitchen. Aren't in the kitchen. But this pair means it. Remember. Okay? My friend and I in the park. My friend and I, not one person. We, you, they aren't. My friend and I aren't in the park. This thing so important. This thing means it. He, she, it isn't. This thing isn't so important. Okay, more practice. Say it in present simple. Use a negative form. This pair of scissors isn't in the kitchen. Remember, pair it. The scissors aren't in the kitchen. The scissors means they. My friend and I aren't in the park. My friend and I, we. This thing isn't so important, means it. Okay, this joke, funny. This joke means it. Okay, he, she, it isn't. This joke isn't so funny. His partner's reliable enough. Partners, we see as partners. They, we, you, they aren't. His partners aren't reliable enough. These exams so difficult. See, as means they. We, you, they aren't. These exams aren't so difficult. These exams means they. Okay, this joke isn't funny. This joke, it. His partners aren't reliable enough. His partners, they. These exams aren't so difficult. These exams, they. The news so good. We see as, but we know new means it in English. Remember, news means it. He, she, it isn't. The news isn't so good. His knowledge enough. Knowledge means it in English. He, she, it isn't. His knowledge isn't enough. Money, everything. Money is also it in English. He, she, it isn't. Money isn't everything. Money isn't everything. Okay. The news isn't so good. News, not new, news. Of course, news. News means it. His knowledge isn't enough. His knowledge, it. Money isn't everything. Money, it. Okay. The scissors on the desk. We see S. It means they. We, you, they aren't. The scissors aren't on the desk. You see the scissors, they, so we have aren't. The scissors aren't on the desk. Okay, my friends, very good. Thank you very much. Let's continue this playlist. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay. Let's talk about present simple, the verb to be, question. How do we ask questions in present simple with the verb to be? Okay. We use am, are or is in the beginning. Am I, are we, you, they, is he, she, it. For example, am I in the right place? Am I in the right place? Are we in the right place? Are you in the right place? Are they in the right place? Is he in the right place? Is she in the right place? Is it in the right place? Okay. So, exercise. Exercise. Form a question. Form a question. He in Italy. He in Italy. Form a question. Okay. If it's difficult for you to form a question immediately, okay? If it's difficult for you to form a question immediately, you can form a statement first. You can form a statement first. Okay, a question. Okay, you can form a statement. You can form a statement first. Okay, let's do it. So, a statement. He, she, it isn't. In a negative sentence, and he, she, it is in a statement, we say he is in Italy. He is in Italy. Okay. If you need to form a question, we put is in the beginning here. Put is here. Is he, okay, you see, he is in Italy. We put is here. Is here. Before he, before a subject. Is he in Italy? Is he in Italy? Okay. Present simple to be question. Am I in the right place? Are we, you, they in the right place? Is he, she, it in the right place? Exercise. Form a question. He in Italy. If it's difficult for you to form a question immediately, you can form a statement first. See, he is in Italy. Is he in Italy? Okay, next. Form a question. You can start with a statement. Okay, I say I am. I am right. And if you need a question, you put am in the beginning here. Say, am I? Am I? Are we, you, they? Is he, she, it? Am I? Am I right? Good, very good. Okay, next. They very far. Form a statement and then a question. We, you, they are. They're very far. And if you want to ask a question, you put are in the beginning before they. Are they very far? Are they very far? Okay. I am right. Am I right? They're very far. Are they very far? You know that native speakers usually use short forms. I'm right. They're very far. Okay, very good. Okay, more practice for you. More practice. Ask a question in present simple. Ask a question in present simple. Okay, use am, is, or are. Okay. Are they busy at the moment? We, you, they are. Are they busy at the moment? It's cold outside. He, she, it is. Is it cold outside? You satisfied with your results? Okay. Satisfied. Satisfied is an adjective. Is an adjective in English. It isn't a verb. It isn't a verb, so we need the form of the verb to be. We, you, they are. Are you satisfied with your results? Okay, more practice. Ask a question in present simple. Use am, is, or are. Are they busy at the moment? Are they? Is it cold outside? Is it? Are you satisfied with your results? Are you? We in the right place? We, you, they are. Are we in the right place? He, a successful businessman. He, she, it is. Is he a successful businessman? He, a famous singer. He, she, it is. Is he a famous singer? Okay. Are we in the right place? Is he a successful businessman? Is he a famous singer? You here for the first time. We, you, they are. Are you here for the first time? It a good idea. He, she, it is. Is it a good idea? I a hard-working student. Am I a hard-working student? Okay. Are you here for the first time? Is it a good idea? Am I a hard-working student? Okay. She an English teacher. He, she, it is. We say, is she an English teacher? Is she? Okay, my friend, very, very good. Okay, let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally, and we continue this playlist. 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, let's talk about present simple to be question more difficult things. More difficult things. Okay? Good. So, how do we ask a question with to be in present simple? We use am, are, or is. For example, am I, are we, you, they, is he, she, it. For example, am I right? Okay, am I right? Are we hardworking? Or are you hardworking? Are they hardworking? Is he there? Is she there? Is it there? Okay. I have an exercise for you. Okay? Say it in present simple. Say it in present simple. Okay? Ask a question. Okay? Ask a question. The lesson very informative. Informative means full of information. Full of information, so very good information. Okay? So, please, my friend, okay, exercise. Say it in present simple. Ask a question. You know, when you see a pronoun, I, we, you, they, we choose am, are, is. If we don't see a pronoun, we look at the subject, the lesson. What does it mean, the lesson? They, we, he. The lesson means it. 1. He, she, it is. Okay? So, we put is in the beginning. Is the lesson very informative? Okay? So we put am, is, or are plus subject. Okay? Good. Am, is, or are plus subject. Is plus subject. The lesson is a subject. Is the lesson very informative? It's a question. Okay, 2. The lessons very informative. Ask a question. Ask a question. You look at the subject. What does it mean? The lessons. You see S. S. Okay. It means they. They. You see. I, we, you, they. Are in the beginning. You see are and a subject. Are the lessons very informative? Okay. Present simple to be question more difficult things. Am I right? Are we hardworking? Are you hardworking? Are they hardworking? Is he there? Is she there? Is it there? Am, is, are plus subject. Exercise. Say it in present simple. Ask a question. Is the lesson very informative? The lesson means it. Informative means full of information. Are the lessons very informative? The lessons means they. We have are. Okay, Very good, my friend. So more practice for you. Okay, ask a question in present simple. Ask a question in present simple. Okay, use am, is, or are. Look, this knowledge enough? We look at the subject. We know that money, news, information, knowledge means it in English. It. He, she, it is. We say, is this knowledge enough? The bag heavy. The bag, one, means it. He, she, it is. Is the bag heavy? His behavior strange. His behavior means it. He, she, it is. Is his behavior strange? Okay, more practice. Ask a question in present simple. Use am, is, or are. Is this knowledge enough? This knowledge it. Is the bag heavy? The bag it. Is his behavior strange? His behavior it. Money, use, information, knowledge means it. These changes necessary. We see as. So as tells us that they, and you know this or that. One, these, those, more than one. Okay, so more than one. They. Are they? Are these changes necessary? This detail so important. Detail means it. Okay, it. He, she, it is. Is this detail so important? This chance really amazing. Chance. It. He, she, it is. Is this chance really amazing? Are these changes necessary? As, they. This, that, one. These, those, more than one. They. More than one, they. Is this detail so important? This detail, it. Is this chance really amazing? This chance, it. Okay, the news, surprising. We see as, but we know news, it in English. It's an exception. It's an exception. So remember. Okay, means it. He, she, it is. Is the news surprising? Your parents at home. See, parents, they or they, okay, we, you, they are. Are your parents at home? The hotel. It. One hotel, it. He, she, it is. Is the hotel expensive? Okay. Is the news surprising? Use it. It's an exception, remember. Are your parents at home? Parents, they. Is the hotel expensive? The hotel, it. These lessons are really effective. Lessons, we see as, means they. We use they are. Are these lessons really effective? Okay, my friends, very good, really very good. Okay, let's continue this playlist. Thank you. Hi my friends, welcome to channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, let's talk about present simple special question. Okay, let's talk about present simple special question. Okay, to be, with the verb to be. How do we ask a question in English? We put a question word in the beginning or a question phrase. Then we use am, is, or are. Okay? For example, where is it? Where is it? Where is a question word. So we put is because it. Where is it? Okay? Good. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay? So we see a question word or a phrase am I. Okay? We see a question word or a phrase and then are with we, you, or they. Okay? And we see a question word or phrase and is with he, she, it. With he, she, it. Okay, my friend, remember it. Okay? So how is a question word? Okay, next. Who is he? Who is he? So, who is he? Or, who are they? We'll look at the subject. Look at the subject and choose is, are, or am. Who is he? Who are they? Okay. Or maybe, what is it? What is it? Okay. We use a question word or a phrase in the beginning. Okay. We use a question word or a phrase in the beginning. Okay, question phrase. Question phrase. We have sentences with what. For example, what people are there? What people are there? What? Okay. Oh, how often? How regularly? Or whose book is it? Whose book is it? Or which? For example, which answer is correct? We see is because we see it. Which answer is correct? Okay, answer means it. Okay, my friend, you see, we use a question word or a phrase in the beginning. Question phrase. What people are there? How often, how regularly? Whose book is it? Which answer is correct? Okay, and remember, we use am with I, are with we, you, they, and is with he, she, it. Okay, so what or what kind of, we can ask what people or what kind of people are there. Okay, more practice for you, my friend. Okay, ask a question in present simple. Use am, is, or are. Okay, what kind of people they? You see, it's a question phrase. What kind of? We, you, they are. What kind of people are they? Who, there. Who means he or she in English. Who means he or she in English? He, she, it is. Who is there? Who is there? Okay. When you free? We, you, they are. When are you free? When are you free? Okay, good. More practice. Ask a question in present simple. Am, is, are. What kind of people are they? Who is there? Who? He or she in English. When are you free? Okay, good. How? She. He, she, it is. How is she? How often? You there. We, you, they are. Are you? Okay, is she? How often are you there? Where, this place? We don't see a pronoun. We don't see a pronoun, so we look at the subject. So we look at the subject. This place is a subject, and what it means. This place means it. He, she, it is. Where is this place? How is she? How often are you there? Where is this place? We don't see a pronoun, so we look at the subject and what it means. How old he, she, it is. How old is he? Is he? Why he's so sad? He, she, it is. Why is he so sad? What color? It. He, she, it is. What color is it? Is it? You see? What color is a question phrase. How old is he? Why is he so sad? What color is it? What it in English? Okay, it. He, she, it is. What is it in English? Okay, is it. What is it in English? You see that sometimes we see phrases. You see what kind of, and how often, and how old, and also what color, and sometimes we see question words like why, where, how, and so on. Okay, my friends, thank you very much. Let's continue this playlist. Thank you. Hi, my friends, welcome to channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, very good, my friends. Okay, let's talk about present simple, the verb to be, special question, more difficult things. Okay, more difficult things. Okay, how do we ask a question in present simple, or how do we ask a special question? So you know that we put a question word or phrase in the beginning, then we use am, is, or are. For example, how is he? How is he? Where are they? Where are they? Okay, I have a short exercise or a short test for you. Test or exercise for you, okay? Good. Please, my friend, open the brackets. Open the brackets. Okay? How your son. Sentence 1 and sentence 2. How your children. How your children. Okay? Oh, you know that we use am with I. We put a question word or phrase. Okay, we use are with we, you, they, and we use is with he, she, it. A question word or a question phrase. Okay. I hope you understand it. I hope you know it. Okay. Look, my friend, at this sentence. How your son? We don't see you, he, she. Okay? We need to look at the subject and what pronoun it means. Okay? So, your son, what does it mean, your son? They, she, it. Your son means he. Your son means he. We know he, she, it is. And we say, how is your son? How is your son? Okay, look at sentence 2, or look at the second sentence. How your children? We look at the subject. Your children. What pronoun? What pronoun it means? Really? Tell me what pronoun it means, or what pronoun does it mean? It means your children, they. And we know we, you, they are. We say, how are your children? How are your children? Okay, my friend. Present simple to be, special question, more difficult things. Okay, question word or phrase plus am, is or are. Question word or phrase plus am, I. Question word are, we, you, they. Question word is he, she, it. How is he? Where are they? Exercise. Test. Open the brackets. How is your son? How are your children? Okay, my friend, more practice for you. Okay? Ask a question in present simple. Ask a question in present simple. Choose the correct form of the verb to be. Choose the correct form of the verb to be. Okay, very good. We need more practice. Okay, where justice in the world? Okay, we'll look at the subject. What does it mean, justice? It means it. And we know he, she, it is. We say there is justice in the world. Why this offer interesting? This offer means it. He, she, it is. Why is this offer interesting? What is it for you? What means it? We know he, she, it is. We say, what is easy for you? Okay, more practice. Ask a question in present simple. Choose the correct form of the verb to be. There is justice in the world. Why is this offer interesting? Justice it. This offer it. What is easy for you? What it. Okay, how much these trousers? We see as trousers means they. We, you, they are. We ask, how much are these trousers? How much is or are these pair of trousers? Pair. Not trousers, but pair of trousers. We know that pair means it in English. He, she, it is. How much is this pair of trousers? For example, you can ask, how much are these shoes? Okay? Or how much is this pair of shoes? Okay? Pair means it, we use is. Okay, why this computer so expensive? This computer, one computer, it, he, she, it is. Why is this computer so expensive? How much are these trousers? How much are these shoes? How much is this pair of trousers? How much is this pair of shoes? Why is this computer so expensive? How your business? Business means it. He, she, it is. How is your business? What kind of person? Your colleague. Colleague? One person. He or she. He, she, it is. What kind of person is your colleague? Where are your friends from? Friends, PCS, not one, more, means they. We, you, they are. Where are your friends from? How's your business? Your business, it. What kind of person is your colleague? Your colleague, he or she. Where are your friends? Your friends, they. When your boss free? Your boss, he or she. He, she, it is. When is your boss free? Good. When is your boss free? Okay, my friends, very good. Let's continue this playlist. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to channel English Professionally, and we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's talk about past simple. Past simple. It's the main English tense about the past. It's the main English tense about the past. The main means the most important one. The most important one, or the most important tense. How do we form past simple? Okay, you know that English verbs can be regular and irregular. Okay, let's talk about regular verbs first. Regular. Okay. Past simple. Verb plus ed. Look. For example, we say I work. It's present simple. Let's say it in past simple. Verb plus ed. Verb plus ed. Work is a verb. I worked. It's past simple. I worked. Or he often plays computer games. He often plays computer games. It's present simple. Let's say it in past simple. He often play is a verb plus ed. He often played computer games. He often played computer games. Okay, present simple and past simple. Okay, past simple, it's the main English tense about the past, the most important one. Verbs can be regular and irregular. Regular. Past simple. Verb plus ed. Look, I work. Present simple. I worked. Past simple. He often plays computer games. You know, he, she, it. Verb plus s. He often played computer games. Okay? Past simple verb, verb plus ed. Okay? For I, for we, you, they, he, she, it. Verb plus ed. Okay, remember it. Okay, English verbs can be irregular. You need to remember their forms. You need to remember their forms. For example, go, went, gone. I went to work. I went to work. Meet, met, met. I met him yesterday. I met him yesterday. Get, got, got. So we see it in British English. Get, got, got. Okay. For example, I got an email from him. I got an email from him. Next. She saw, seen. I saw her the day before yesterday. I saw her the day before yesterday. Okay. Irregular. You need to remember their forms. Go, went, gone. I went to work. Meet, met, met. I met him yesterday. Get, got. I got an email from him. See, saw, seen. Okay, very good. And also, be, it can be was or were, and been. Remember, we say I, he, she, it was, we, you, they were. For example, I was there. He was there. She was there. It was there. We were, for example, right. You were right. They were right. And lie. This verb can be regular. Look. She lied to her, let's say, to her boss. She lied to her boss. It means she didn't tell him the truth. Not to tell the truth. Not to tell the truth. Or not to tell someone. not to tell someone the truth. Lie. She lied to her boss. And lie, for example, he lay in bed. Lie, lay, laying. He lay in bed. He was in bed. Okay. Irregular verbs. You need to remember their forms. Be was were been. I, he, she, it was there. We, you, they were right. Lie. Regular. Not to tell someone the truth. She lied to her boss. Lie, lay, laying. He lay in bed. So he was in horizontal position. He was in a horizontal position. Okay, good. Next, my friend. More practice for you. More practice. So say it in past simple. Good. Really. Say it in past simple. Okay, so you see, she usually gets up very early. Get, got. She usually got up very early. Got up. He go to the party yesterday. Go, went, gone. He went to the party yesterday. The meeting be very stressful. You know, we need to look at the subject. The meeting means it. He, she, it was. The meeting was very stressful. Okay, more practice. Say it in past simple. She usually got up very early. He went to the party yesterday. The meeting was very stressful. It happened to me. This verb is regular. Happened. It happened to me. She be at the party yesterday. He, she, it was. She was at the party yesterday. The pen lie on the desk. Okay? We know that this verb can be irregular. Lie, lay, laying. You see, lie, lay, laying. To be in horizontal position. Okay, so lay on the desk. It happened to me. She was at the party yesterday. The pen lay on the desk. Next, we meet last month. Meet, met. We met last month. He lied to her. This verb is regular here. Lied. He lied to her. It means he didn't tell her the truth. He didn't tell her the truth. I often see him when I work there. See, saw, seen. I often saw him when I worked there. Okay, good. We met last month. He lied to her. He didn't tell her the truth. I often saw him when I worked there. My mistakes be small. We look at the subject. My mistakes means they. We, you, they were. My mistakes were small. My mistakes means they. Okay, my friends, very good. Let's continue this playlist. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to channel English Professionally. And we continue this playlist, 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, let's talk about past simple. Let's talk about irregular verbs. It's very important to know their forms to speak English correctly and faster. Okay? It's very important to know their forms to speak English correctly and faster. Faster, it means not slowly, faster. Okay, good. Let's look at these verbs. Know. So name their forms. Name their forms. The forms of these verbs. The forms of these verbs. Okay? Know, knew, known. Know, knew, known. For example, I knew it in the beginning. I knew it in the beginning. Okay. We call. So we call the first form. The first form we call verb or infinitive. Verb or infinitive. Usually, infinitive, we have infinitive with to know. But sometimes we can hear that know is an infinitive. We usually say it's a verb. It's a verb. Infinitive, usually see infinitive with to know, infinitive. Okay, so to is the second form. The second form for past simple. And my friend, free is the third form. The third form, we call it past participle. Past participle. Okay. We call it past participle. So, past simple, irregular verbs. It's very important to know their forms, to speak English correctly and faster, not slowly. Name their forms, the forms of these verbs. Know, knew, known. I knew it in the beginning. Know is the third form. Or know is a verb. To know is an infinitive. Knew is the second form for past simple. And known is the third form. We call it past participle. Okay, next. Have. Let's remember its forms. Let's remember its forms. Okay? Have, had, had. He had a very interesting idea. He had a very interesting idea. Okay? Get, got, got. I got a message from him. I got a message from him. Got means received, but received is more formal. Received is more formal. Okay, next. See, saw, seen. I saw him 4 days ago. I saw him 4 days ago. And be, I hope you remember that we use was, were, or and been. When do we use was? With I, he, she, it, was, and were with we, you, they. Okay, you see, let's remember its forms. Have, had. He had a very interesting idea. Get, got. I got a message from him. Received is more formal. You can say, I got a message from him, or I received a message from him. See, saw, seen. I saw him 4 days ago. Be, was, were, been. I, he, she, it, was. We, you, they, were. Okay, my friend, more practice for you. More practice. Say it in past simple. Say it in past simple, okay? You have so many questions. We know have, had. He had so many questions. Next, I get his letter. Get, got. I got his letter. We know it perfectly. Know, knew, known. More practice. Say it in past simple. He had so many questions. I got his letter. We knew it perfectly. You see his mistakes at last. See, saw, seen. He saw his mistakes at last. She have a day off. Have, had. She had a day off. His results be good enough. We look at the subject. Results we see S. It means they. We, you, they, were. His results were good enough. He saw his mistakes at last. She had a day off. Okay? His results were good enough. His results, they. She get up very early. Get, got. She got up very early. She know the correct answer. She know, knew, known. She knew the correct answer. Your idea will look at the subject. Your idea means it. He, she, it was. Your idea was brilliant. She got up very early. She knew the correct answer. Your idea was brilliant. Your idea means it. I see the results of the test. See, saw, seen. I saw the results of the test. Good. I saw the results of the test. Okay, my friends, very good. Let's continue this playlist from beginner to advanced. Thank you. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally. And we continue our playlist 555 English grammar lessons from beginner to advanced. Okay, my friends, let's continue talking about past simple irregular verbs. Okay, and let's remember their forms. Let's remember their forms and how to use these verbs. Okay, feel. Not fell, feel. Do you know its forms? Feel, felt, felt. Feel, felt, felt. For example, I felt good, or I felt bad. I felt very good. I felt very bad. Okay. Next, do, did, done. Do, did, done. I did it very well. I did it very well. You did it perfectly. You did it perfectly. You did it perfectly. Okay. I did my homework. I did my homework. Okay. We sometimes meet make. Do you know its forms? Make, made, made. She made a mistake. She made a mistake. He made me an offer. He made me an offer. Okay, my friend, remember, make a mistake or make mistakes. Okay? Make an offer. Remember. Past simple, irregular verbs. Let's remember their forms and how to use these verbs. Feel, felt, felt. I felt very good, very bad. Do, did, done. I did it very well. You did it perfectly. I did my homework. We say do homework. Make, made, made. She made a mistake. He made me an offer. We say make a mistake, make mistakes, make an offer. Okay, say. Say, said, said. For example, he said it again. He said it again. Okay, tell. Told, told. And one more example. She said this thing. And here, she told me this thing. Remember, we say something. We say something, but tell someone something. Okay? Tell someone. Tell me, him, her, and so on. And so on. Okay? Tell me, him, her. Say, said, said. He said it again. She said this thing. Tell, told, told. She told me this thing. Say something. Tell someone something. Tell me, him, her, and so on. Okay. More practice. More practice. Say it in past simple. Say it in past simple. They. Say it again. Say, said, said. They said it again. Next. I tell or I say him all the information. So, tell or say. We know. Tell someone. Tell me, him, her. Him. So, tell. I tell him. And past simple. Tell. Told. Told. Good. You know, say, said, said. And tell, told, told. Okay, she say it very loudly. Say, said, said. She said it very loudly. Okay, more practice. Say it in past simple. They said it again. Say, said, said. I told him all the information. Tell, told, told. She said it very loudly. Good. Next. I feel much better. We know feel, felt, felt. And we say I felt much better. She often make mistakes. Okay? Make, made, made. She often made mistakes. Okay, made. Next. He make a big mistake, or maybe did a big mistake, or do a big mistake. Make or do a big mistake. We know we say make a mistake and make mistakes. Remember it. Only make. And we know make, made, made. He made a big mistake. He made a big mistake. Good. I felt much better.